Hey guys, it's Comics G-Man here to talk about One World Under Doom. Issue number 6, the newest one right now, came out on August 6th. Alright, let's just jump right into this one. So I wrote down here, I gave this issue a 10. I said, damn, this is so good. Doom and Reed agreed to debate live on TV. This turns out to be a distraction, so Widow, Scarlet Witch, and Sue can go inside the Latveria to see what Doom has been hiding, because throughout the series nobody has been able to get inside of Latveria. Doom he's had it locked off to them. I mean, there was a previous issue where they tried to get in on their own, and the field around it caused the Fantastic Four to go back and to the very beginning of a Earth's formation and all of that. So, but now with Scarlet Witch, they use her magic to get inside the Latveria, along with Black Widow and Sue along with them too. So Reed challenges Doom in this issue, and Doom right now is still the Emperor of Earth, and this is after the last where he helped defeat Dormammu with the Avengers and every hero group you could think of, which was still awesome. I still love that. And I am in agreement with Tony. I think Dr. Doom allowed Dormammu to kind of gain power so he could really look good to the public fighting with the Avengers and everything. My only issue is the mystery now of Dr. Doom is already kind of figured out in this issue. It all kind of falls apart. It's good and bad at the same time, and you'll see why I say so. So anyway, I said, so it turns out he's sacrificing millions of his own people to empower his Sorcerer Supreme powers and be so godlike. They exposed this on live TV while Reed and Doom are debating each other. And it finally breaks the facade of Doom's power over the people. First, the only thing that doesn't make sense is the orders these issues are being released. Shouldn't this story have come out before the new Fantastic Four #1 in July? The story doesn't align, but that does not take away from this issue. Reed and Doom's debate face-off was tense and great. Yeah, and secondly, I love the issue on, where am I? Where is this? No, I'm looking at the wrong one, sorry guys. But issue number 6, even the cover is so funny. I like how Dr. Doom is trying to fucking tear Reed's face apart. You see that? That's hilarious. I love it. I think all the covers are still being made by Alex Ross, and they're still looking fantastic. But yeah, there was some really good stuff here with Doom and Reed facing off each other. I enjoyed it a lot. The art is okay. Nothing too fancy here for me. A little generic in some panels here. But mostly what was so great about this issue was the debate between Reed and Dr. Doom. One thing I want to say though that I wasn't too sure about, when they do find out that Dr. Doom has been using his own people to... there's this panel they show when Widow and Scarlet and Sue are inside. You see all these people in tubes and they're all encapsulated and everything. I'm not exactly sure what he's doing to them. Is this the Matrix or something? They're like batteries or something and their souls are fueling his Sorcerer Supreme powers. It's not really clear how he's utilizing his own people. That I wasn't really sure of. It kind of went over my head. But yeah, look at this debate that Doom and Reed are having right here, right? So, Doom is, let's see, rule the world, but what evidence do you have to support that for centuries? Yeah, so here Doom is saying why he's the best, and the rest of all the heroes suck in his opinion. He's trying to woo the crowd that he is the benevolent one, and it's been the superheroes this whole time that don't actually make any meaningful change in their lives, right? So, it said in this big splash page, 2 pages together, Reed is you've just repeated, Emperor, the remarkable claim that nobody can rule this world but you. But what evidence do you have to support that? For centuries before you, humanity has worked together to... And then Doom is evidence? You speak to me of evidence. The evidence is all around you, Richards. The evidence is the world I inherited. And then he says here, he talks about Tony. He says, Tony Stark's arc reactor technology could have given the world energy, clean, safe, boundless. Instead, he encases it deep within a weapon he wraps around himself, ensuring he is the only one who may wield it. The Black Panther hoards his nation's wondrous gifts, insisting all beyond his jealousy guarded borders are unready for this bounty. Storm could have consigned through droughts, floods, and heat waves to history, yet she chose not to. Instead, she helped terraform Mars and kept that world all for herself. And then he says here, your Avengers, of which she is now a member, a leader, float above us all in a private space station, while the rest of us on Earth crawl and beg. Hank Pym could have ended hunger in a week, an afternoon, yet your friend chose only to enlarge himself. And then the last one he says here is, and your mutant associates cured death, yet they never shared this cure. It was and remains an incalculable act of hate. These petty beings of endless avarice, Richards calls them allies. He calls them friend. And had they been permitted to ruin our world, they would have then simply voyaged into a sea of parallel universes, leaving us to clean up their mess. Because unlike them, we have no chance of escape. Well, come on, Doc, you know you could escape. You're just trying to appease the masses, man. But I get what you're saying, bro. Then he says, and you, Mr. Fantastic, the smartest man in the world after Doom. And what do you do with your intellect? You share nothing. You publish nothing. You invent wonders and hoard them within the smallest group of all, your own family. You, Richards, you are the greatest disappointment of them all. This was like, dude, this was so good. Like, I loved it. Let me finish this. I'm really into this. Let me finish this. So he says, do not speak to me of history. I have studied it, understanding it as only those who have suffered under great men can. You gained your power under the world as it was, and thus have tremendous self-interest in keeping it exactly the same. Only Doom, vilified and attacked by you and your allies, could change things, because only Doom had nothing to lose. You would never permit him to gain it. Your greed, your thundering hubris ensured that only Doom could save the world. You created the one thing that could finally defeat you. Doom, Richards. Only Doom. Dude, I love this, man. I just love this dialogue. It's fantastic. But yeah, clearly Reed Richards and company, they fucking tear down Doom when they prove to everybody that he's been sacrificing his own people to get his powers and everything. But I loved it, man. I loved the tension there. I really enjoyed it. And I guess at the end here, Dr. Doom was like tearing up at Reed Richards' face. And like he's literally like, he's taking Reed by the face and he's like stretching him out and he's getting all angry and stuff. And then they show the last panel here at Times Square, I guess. And you see Doom like looking back at everybody like we got you, man. You're exposed, you know? So I thought that was great. I like this issue a lot. But you know what? Before I hang up on this review, I just want to go over some people's criticisms on it on the review site that I'm on. Because I think there are some people who have some valid criticisms. And I'm not talking about the critics. I'm not really interested in what the critics have to say. Just the regular people. So look here. This one guy here who gave it a 4. He says here, this guy here, he said, I made an account just to dog on the sheer stupidity of this comic. The stupidity I reference is ultimately displayed in Ryan Nord's character's portrayal of Dr. Doom during this issue. It is revealed that Doom has been incarcerating the citizens of Latveria and using them as a battery for his own selfish desires. I swear just writing that gave me an aneurysm because of the betrayal of how this character has been represented. Doom is selfish and authoritarian, yes, but also deeply protective of his nation. Time and again, stories have shown him as a jealous yet fiercely compassionate ruler who genuinely believes he's the best guardian of Latveria. North's betrayal strips away all but his authoritarian side, discarding 60 years of nuance and history. So I wonder, why can't North prioritize how the only bad aspect of Doom was his authoritarian control and people's lack of the right to vote for their leader? So Reed and the other heroes are forced to make a change to prove that they are superior. Furthermore, I have genuinely no clue why this was done again, only now making him enslave his people when on multiple different occasions the people who found out that he enslaved his country only just found it out now. In conclusion, just retcon that their slavery was also an illusion and he's protecting them in like a pocket dimension or something. Now, I don't think the issue deserves a 4, but I think the guy has some valid points about Doom. It's true. Doom, I always remember him being like, with Latveria, he never would treat like this. Like, it's true. I didn't really think of that in the moment because I was so into the debate that Reed and Doom was having. But the guy is kind of right. Like, it is a little out of character for Dr. Doom to do this to his own people. So unless in issue number 7 they have another explanation and it's some kind of illusion, like he said, then this is just a whole new direction for Dr. Doom, where he doesn't even have that for his own people anymore. He's something else now, and I think it has to do with him wanting to be a globalist, though. Quite frankly, I mean, he's sacrificing his own nation state that he created and protected all these decades. He's sacrificing that for the greater good, or so to speak, and for the global way and all that. So I think that's also what's going on here. But that's just my view on it. But not bad stuff here, guys. Should check it out if you like it. If you like this, like and subscribe. Have fun in the comments. Thanks for listening, guys. Have a good one.